Hey guys! Yeah, it's time for July favourites and empties. I'm gonna make it fairly short, hopefully. I've just got this sinus headache and it's just gnawing at my brain, and I want to get this done. I still want to do this, but at the same time I just want to die. So, and the lighting I've noticed is a little bit funny. I look a little bit more dead than I normally do look, so just bear with me and hopefully it'll be all over very soon. I'll go through my empties to start with. They're all sort of mainly body products again, and hair products and skin products, not really makeup-y, but it's difficult to get through makeup because I've got so much of it and it's just, you know how it is. Anyway, this is kind of a bit of a cheat. It's by a brand called Couture, and I think it's only in Australia. It's supposedly sort of a paraben-free natural type thing. This is just a hydrating body lotion. I actually got this from a girl who I worked with. She was moving to New Zealand and she was just trying to get rid of a bunch of her stuff, so I took this off her hands, and it was probably only about this full when I got it, but I finished it anyway, so it's an empty. I finished another one of my favourite, the Batiste Brunette Dry Shampoo. I guess I'm going through about one of these a month lately, but that's okay. And a skin product is the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant, which I've had for probably over a year, so it's lasted me quite a while, and I do love this, so I will be repurchasing. I'm trying to use another product that I've got that is similar, but it's not sort of a daily product like this one. It's more a microdermabrasion type product from Avon. I'm not a big fan of it, but once I've used that up, I'll definitely be repurchasing this. Sorry, can't talk. I finished Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. I've repurchased this in a big bottle that has a little pump because I really like this. It's really gentle. I usually use my Shuyamura cleansing oil first, and this is at night time, and then I'll use this afterwards sort of to get rid of, there's a little bit of an oily residue that the cleansing oil leaves, so I use this. And then in the mornings I use this as well when I get up, just because it doesn't really feel like it's stripping your skin completely, but it sort of cleans it just a little bit. Speaking of Shuyamura, I used a cleansing oil gel that I got when I bought the cleansing oil ages ago. I forgot about this. Wasn't a big fan of it. It's a bit too, because it's a gel, it's a different kind of consistency to the oil, and you can't use it on waterproof makeup, so and I tend to wear waterproof mascara most of the time, so yeah, I wasn't a big fan of this, and I actually broke out a bit on my cheeks, and I don't know if this was the culprit, but I hadn't changed anything else in my skin sort of routine, so I'm a little bit wary of this, and I won't be purchasing a big bottle of it. Finished the Ultraceuticals Ultra Hydrating Gel. I like to use this instead of moisturizer sometimes, just because it feels a bit lighter, but at the same time it does its job and it hydrates. So I liked using this sort of at night time sometimes, and yeah, I actually repurchased this a couple of times, and I think I've got a travel size of it still, so I don't have to repurchase at the moment, but I will at some point, I'm sure. And last three products, just a lip balm. It's called the Vitamin Lip Saver from Molton Brown. This has been through the washing machine a couple of times, I think, and I'd actually forgotten about this. It was in my gym bag. There was lots of things that had gotten lost in my gym bag, but I originally tried this. It's kind of stupid, but my mum, whenever we'd catch a plane or she'd catch a plane, whenever she goes through the business class, you know, when you're getting off the plane, she'd always sort of have a peek to see if anyone had left their sort of little goodie bags, and originally that's where I'd tried this, because she found a Molton Brown goodie bag, pardon me, on a plane. I can't remember where or what flight, but yeah, I really liked it, and I've repurchased this a couple of times. At the moment, I've got so many lip products that I don't see myself repurchasing in the near future, but it's a really good product. Anyway, just a eye makeup remover from Lancome by Facile, I think. It was one of those sort of duo ones where you have to shake it up, and it was fine. I prefer to, it's sort of I don't really use any of these things that often anymore. Sometimes just if I do, you know, make a mistake on my eyeliner or something in the morning. So it was good for that. But I don't really have a need for it because I tend to just use my cleansing oil from Shiumura. The last product, it's not finished, but I can't really salvage any more of it. It's sort of gone funny colours. It's just the Seche Vite top coat. I do have that product, the thinner that you put into it, but it hasn't really done much to it. I think it's just at the point where it's got to be thrown out. It's a great top coat. Everyone knows it dries quickly and it leaves a really nice shiny finish. I will probably repurchase at some point, but once again, I've got so many other top coats that I need to get through. I'm not going to buy it for a while. Other than those sort of empties, I did give my mum quite a few things when she came to visit a few weeks ago. Just things that I never was using. A Chanel blush, I think, and a Lancome eyeliner. A Physicians Formula bronzer, and a bunch of other things. And I also went through my nail polishes and I worked out, you know, things that I sort of had dupes for and things that I'd only like used once or twice. So I took a little Harrods bag full of those to work about a week ago and let the girls go wild. And they pretty much took everything except they left 3 green polishes and 3 blue polishes. So apparently the girls at my work don't like green and blue polishes, so go figure. I guess we shouldn't be really wearing them in a corporate environment anyway. But anyhow, I've only really got 3 favourites that I'd consider favourites this month. I don't know, I didn't really get really passionate about anything this month, I guess, and a couple of these are things that I've already spoken about in the past anyway. The first one, which I've spoken about, it was in my winter favourites, is the Juicy Couture perfume. This is my absolute favourite perfume at the moment. Well, it's probably up there with Stella as well, with Stella McCartney's perfume. I don't know. I haven't got Stella at the moment. I've run out of that, so at the moment I've got no choice but to wear this one. Yeah, I've pretty much only worn this all winter. It doesn't really look like it, but yeah, I love it. It's my favourite. Something that I've spoken about before is the Georgio Armani Eyes to Kill. This is my favourite one. It's number 9. It's actually called, I think, Rock Sand. It doesn't say it on it, so I don't really know why I'm showing you that, but it's called Rock Sand if you are looking for it online. I've done a swatch of this before, but I love it so much that I'm going to swatch it again for you guys. So if you haven't seen the consistency of these before, it's like a compacted pigment almost, and it's really sort of creamy. And there's a bunch of different sort of colours in there. And this one's a very sort of champagne-y, almost peach sort of colour. So there's a swatch of that. It reminds me of Kitten by Stila, but the formula is just miles better than that. So when I'm being super lazy, I'll just wear this all over the lid and just go out with that mascara and eyeliner and I'm set. So that is my favourite. I do now have 4 of these, which is a bit ridiculous. This is my favourite and I can't close it. Now I can. The last one, I almost wouldn't call it a favourite. I sort of just remembered how much I loved it. I bought this on Ulta a few months back now, probably, maybe more than a few months back. It's one of the Elizabeth Arden quads, the Colour Intrigue quads, and it's part of their permanent range. This one's called Velvet Plumtones. And you can see my bathroom in the reflection. But this has just got some really beautiful, fairly neutral toned, well, not neutral toned, but I don't know, someone like me who likes neutrals will enjoy it. It's sort of got some pink and purple, sort of grey colours there. And none of them are actually, perhaps this dark colour here is matte, but the others, they're not perfectly matte, but when you put them on, they don't have sort of a lot of extra, you know, shimmer or whatnot. I find them really, really good for work. I'm actually wearing them today. I don't know if you can really see them, but perfect colours. These two I love. Either of those two in the lid, on the lid, and then this one here on the crease, and then I sort of blend out with this pink colour, which I guess is a highlight, but it's not very shimmery, and I prefer something a bit more shimmery for the highlight. Yeah, really pretty, actually. I'll do swatches for you, why don't I? Not the greatest swatches in the world. You can barely see the pink one, but it is there. Really, really pretty colours, and they're lovely shadows, really lovely shadows. I was drawn to the name before I saw the pictures, actually. It just sounds so nice, Velvet Plumtones. Anyway, those are my, I guess, favourites. It's not very, I wasn't very inspired this month, I guess. Hope you enjoyed nonetheless, and I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Cheers, bye.